Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on. I would hope that you would like and subscribe. I promise I won't get too far out there. We're going to keep it positive. And if you're a returning subscriber, I got you. I feel you and I see you and I thank you. I really do. I appreciate you being here. You know I have abandonment issues as well as an array of other things that can keep us going till I'm 97 years old, but I digress. So thank you so much for coming and clicking on my video. Today I am doing 30 days of palettes. Now I am up to day 29 because I filmed 2 and I put down the day 27 twice. So in the description of one of them, it will say day 28 and the other one will say day 27, but I wasn't able to edit the thumbnail. So this is actually day 29, which means tomorrow is my last day of doing this and couldn't be more excited. I have only decluttered four palettes. And for the most part, it's like getting rid of one of my children. Like, how do you decide what palette? I have an emotional attachment to makeup and I just can't, it means something to me and sometimes I have to bond with it and before I even open it, and we have to get to know each other, and then when you play with it, it's amazing and it can transform your mood, your day, and it's how do you give that up? How do you declutter that unless it's a crappy palette or a crappy formula or it's just something that you don't reach for anymore? So having said that, we're going to keep it positive here. And today on day 29, I'm going to use the Oakland. I will one day figure out how to say the name. It's right up here. I've heard other people pronounce it, and for whatever reason, I just cannot do that. And it's the color Parade, and it's a beautiful palette. It has a mirror. I got this in my Blink Blink box, and I think I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to go with. Now, normally I'd go with the greens. This right here, you can't tell, but it's like got a silvery green shift to it and is gorgeous. And I would love to do that, but I've done a lot of green looks. I've done a lot of neutral looks. In 29 days, you do a lot of everything. But I think I'm going to play with the mauves and the browns and see, go from there. But I just think this is the most unique kind of like duochrome. It's just so, in my vein, look at that. Too bad they can't find that when I'm in the hospital. But it's such a pretty, pretty color. So having said that, welcome. I'm having a phenomenal skin day today. It looks so good, and I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-hour full coverage foundation, and I have on also my all my regular products, but I'm using a different blush, and that I think has just left me glowy. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because after this series we're going to do, thanks to a subscriber of mine, we're going to do 30 or 20 days of blushes. I don't think I quite have 30, but I know I definitely have 23. So we're going to do at least 20 days of blush. So anyway, thank you for the suggestion because now I have a whole slew of ideas as to what we're going to end up doing. So I'm going to go in with the lightest brown first. And look how pigmented this is. I mean, it's so pretty. And it comes with a mirror, which is awesome. I'm going to kind of leave that down here. And I'm not going to go up like I usually do. I tell you above the crease. I want to do something different. So we're going to tap, 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 tap. All right. So anyway, I just can't. Yeah, so now I'm decided that I'm going to be doing, like a 30-day, 10-day, whatever day of how many products I have, but it has to be an even number because, we got our OCD shit going on, and God forbid we do something with an uneven number. That just can't happen. So we're going to try and do like 10 days of primers, 10 days of whatever, maybe concealers. I don't know yet. I have to see what I have. And then what we're going to do is like 1,000 days of lipsticks because I have at least 1,000 and they're all relatively the exact same shades. I either have a peach nude, a pinky nude, or a pinky mauve. And those are my go-to colors. And every time I see one, I'm still a freaking sucker for them. And I can't help it. I love lipsticks. I've always loved lipsticks. I love lip gloss. I love lip oils. Right now, before I put on my lipstick, I always make sure my lips are well hydrated, so I exfoliate. And Essence has a very inexpensive lip exfoliator, and it comes in like a lipstick tube, and you just scrub your lips, then you dampen them, you wipe them off or whatever. It's mostly sugar. Now I'm going to go into the mauve, the dark mauve over here, and it's so good. I love the feeling of it. I love having my lips exfoliated. I can't stand having chapped lips. When I was younger, I used to have chapped lips all the time, and I hated it. So we're not doing that anymore. I used so much Blistex. My aunt was a nurse at the time, and that's what she told me to use, and it worked. But I still can't use chapstick because it feels too waxy to me, so I gravitate towards the Blistex. That's so pretty. This is this color right here. And we're gonna stamp that on and just keep stamping, and we want it dark, and after you exfoliate, the thing I love the most is putting on either Blistex if they're bad. Like the winter, they get bad and chapped, and in the summer too, they can get very dry in the sun. But I didn't spend a lot of time this year in the sun. I know you can't tell with this gorgeous tan, but I did not spend a lot of time in the sun this year. But without that, I use a lot of lip oils. I absolutely love lip oil. And KAB makes the best, hands down, lip oils. I don't know how much they are, but if they're very expensive, NYX also makes an excellent lip oil. And I absolutely love both of those. So if you are having dry lips, and not because they're cracked, but just because you need some hydration, try a lip oil and a lip mask at night. Milani makes a very good lip mask. Excuse me, I'm talking too much. They make a very good lip mask, and you put it on before you go to bed, and it is amazing, and you can use it during the day too. It's not anything funky, and it's so pretty. I had the pink one. I think it was rose something or other. And I'm just going to put this under here because it's so pretty, this color. And, you have to take care of your lips, especially when you're someone like me who does a lot of talking, because I like to talk, and I love people, and I love meeting new people, and I just am a people person, and I'm a hugger. So if you ever meet me, know that you're getting a hug. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is a packing brush, more or less, and we're going to go into this mauve right here, and we're going to see how that comes out, because we're going to put that right. Oh, this is pretty. Look, I'm so glad I decided to go with these colors. You have to be careful with mauves and reds. They can make you look sickly. I don't know why I'm holding the brush so strange right now. There we go. Like, what the hell was that about? There we go. And we're going to go about halfway. I'll meet you halfway. That's okay. Better than no way. I think it's a Partridge Family song that just popped into my head. I'm sure it is, as a matter of fact. I'm showing my age right there. If you watch the Partridge Family, I did a terrible job of singing that just then, because I forgot you were there. But that's what my regular life is like. All of a sudden, my sister and I will break into song. Usually, we're both in each other's heads, so we both sing the exact same thing at the exact same time. Okay, and we're going to take some of that, and we're going to go right over here with that one, and just blend, and we're just going to attach. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, and we're going to go over here and blend. No additional product is necessary. And just clean up a little bit. There we go. All right, and now we can go with, I think I'm going to go with the silver, because I think that's going to look really pretty. I'm going to put that on my finger. I'm going to put it on my pinky. And this is a white silver. I just think it's going to look super pretty. And it's super pigmented. And this palette is so buttery and feels so good. You don't have to have, wow, that's sparkling. You don't have to have like a Pat McGrath or a Natasha Denona or a Charlotte Tilbury palette in order to make a gorgeous look. You can do it with Dollar Tree makeup. I mean, there's so many videos on the internet showing Believe Beauty and Dollar General and Dollar Tree makeup. And as long as your technique and you're not afraid, I mean, you can work sorry about the hand and the face thing. I feel like John Cena. You can't see me, dude. Okay, now I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to blend that out. That is pigmented and just beautiful. I'll put some right there and right there. And look at this. I feel like a glowy, just a fairy. I mean, it's amazing. So I'm going to take a blending brush and we're just going to blend away and just have that center. Look at that. Just have that. And you don't want to get rid of too much of the, you want your lines definitely blended, but you don't want to blend too much of the highlighted silver part away, because that just does so much for this look. Look at that. I mean, that is just so incredibly pretty. I love a nice blended, sometimes I like a stark look too. I mean, this would be perfect, like a halo eye. That would have been absolutely perfect. I'm just going to put a little bit, there we go, right there. And we blended out our edges. I'm just going to add a little bit more shimmer. I just want to pop it just a little bit more. And that is our look. And that was with the Color Parade by Oklana, I don't know. So I'm going to set my face, because you guys never seen me do this. And this is the Stay Matte by Rimmel. I absolutely love it. You can find it on Amazon for like $5. I'm going to put on lashes, a liner, and a lip, and I'll be right back. So we have on our lip. We are using the MAC something or other, if you can see it. God bless. I don't have 20-year-old eyes and I can't find my glasses, so I don't know what the shades or anything is called. This was this palette, the Color Parade by Oklana. I think I said it right. I might have. I just might have. These lashes are obviously diva style lashes, and I don't know. Oh, they're from the they're from this, which came in my Blink Wink box, Mandacar, I think it's called, and it had 18 pairs of lashes, and this is my last pair. And I don't care if they make me look like a drag queen. I am cool with that. And I think the look came out very pretty. I love the silver with the mauves, and I think it's just so beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the makeup, and make sure you turn back in tomorrow for my last day, my final palette. We are not decluttering this one. We absolutely love this palette. It blended like a dream. The colors are vibrant and beautiful, and I absolutely love it. And tomorrow I know exactly what palette I'm going to use, and it's my favorite palette, and I hope you guys come back to see that. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, and most of all, stay positively you. Bye, guys.